Welcome back to Mock the Mock, where I take a look at someone else's mock draft and I mock it, giving you my thoughts, views, and opinions on said mock draft. We got a bevy of fun mock drafts for this week, as we got some of my favorite analysts. Today we're looking at Mike Renner from PFFs, and then tomorrow we'll have the Draft Network's Kyle Krabs, two of my favorite guys out there, so check them out. I'm going to leave a link to the description below if you want to check this mock draft out yourself, or if you want to follow Mike Renner, I suggest you do so. But enough about them. How about me? What's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy, Broshmo, just in case you did not know. So go ahead, become a bro, and subscribe. Leave that thumbs up. If you enjoy the content, as always, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Let's have that nice football discourse, baby. The draft order, it's going to be based on current records, current standings. There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. But before we get into it, I have merch. Check that out. Help support the channel. You can go on Teespring. Use the link in the description below. I also got some Sportsman memorabilia affiliate links down there. There's the fantasy. There's Underdog Fantasy. If you're trying to make some money playing some fantasy football, or if you want to do player prop bets, I got a promo code for that. So just go check out the description if you want to find a way to support the channel so I could bust out more content for you. 7-round mock draft coming out. We're going to keep doing the positional rankings for the 2022 NFL draft. A lot of exciting things going on. Let's start. Detroit, they're the first pick. They go KT. It makes complete sense. I mean, if the quarterback class is kind of sus, then yes, just take the best player available. KT is that guy, best player in the draft right now. Dude's a monster. And then the Houston Texans go Aiden Hutchinson out of Michigan. That dude's been on a tear himself this whole season. Like him and David Ajabo. They wreaked havoc in that Michigan State game. Still lost, by the way, but it's neither here or there. But Hutchinson, he shedded a little weight this offseason. He already made Bruce Feldman's freaks list, and we're just seeing him become this complete prospect as an edge rusher. Amazing. He's probably gonna be edge 2 for a lot of guys. I'm still kind of fighting. I'm debating about it because I really like DeMarvin Leal. Kingsley Enagbare up there too, so it's gonna be interesting. But Houston, yeah, quarterback class not up to par. I don't really want to do that at 2. Let's go ahead, get him here. So it makes sense. Derek Stanley going to the Philadelphia Eagles. The Philadelphia Eagles defense, especially coverage, has been pretty soft as of recent. So they go ahead, grab Derek Stanley, out with the foot injury this year, but dude's still good. He's probably the most athletic corner in this class. He's going to tear up the combine. And, yeah, you can hate, but the dude's only bad games came UCLA, and it was like on maybe really just 2 targets. And then, yeah, Devontae Smith. Outside of that, he's just shut down the SEC. So the guy's been good. Who's number... Okay, this is Miami's pick. That's great, dude. Dolphins just out here making great trades. I'm a Dolphins fan. I could say this. All right, so what else we got going on? Kyle Hamilton going to the Jaguars. This one's kind of nice. I really think Evan Neal would probably be my guy. But if you don't want to pass on Hamilton, I'm fine with that too. I get it. Safety position. It's not highly sought out. It's kind of devalued in the draft. It's so funny how people will have that take about the safety class, but they cannot acknowledge running back value is at all-time low. It has been plummeting. And I mean, dude, honestly, like you could just see that. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna make that conversation here. No, we're here to check out a mock draft, not to talk about what I have against running backs apparently. But Kyle Hamilton's not a bad pick. Like between him and Evan Neal, I'd rather Evan Neal, but they're both like top 10 prospects, so I ain't even gonna front. First quarterback goes off the board. Washington, they go Matt Corral. Yeah, grab the quarterback. Grab whoever's your best quarterback. People are going to be worried about the size, 6'1", 205. Be like, oh, size doesn't mean anything. And if you're saying that, that's just because you're small. I'm 5'8", so I can't say nothing. 5'8", 5'9" on a good day. But I mean, we do see it. Russell Wilson, Baker Mayfield, even Kyler Murray this past week or last Thursday. Like, you look at these guys with smaller statures, you kind of worry about what their longevity is. Are they going to get beat up? Like, it's justified, you know? You worry about that. It's a concern. Depending on how much you really weigh that, like how much that really weighs in your evaluation process, that's kind of up to you. So, like, if you're still willing to take Matt Corral 5, you're not too concerned with the size. It's like, hey, this guy, just don't take hits. You know, be smart. Russell Wilson's really good about that. So it doesn't even need to be a big conversation. But, Matt Corral's having a heck of a year. Where are we going next? Evan Neal does come off the board here to the New York Jets. So, yeah, Morgan Moses on a one-year deal. I'm still like, George Fant's playing good football, so it's like, but, I mean, it's not like Evan Neal kind of falls to you here at 6, so I don't mind taking him. Like, I think he'd obviously be an upgrade over a Moses, over a Fant. So, yeah, let's do it. What else we got going on? Tyler Linderbaum going to the Giants. Oh, by the way, was that the Jets' actual pick? Yes. Tyler Linderbaum, man. Billy Price. Let me tell you, I'm recording this during the Monday Night Football game, so I'm watching Billy Price. Billy Price is not a good football player. That sounds a little harsh. He's not a good NFL. Like, you can upgrade. Let's just say you can upgrade. Let's be nice about it. I'm not a douche. But Tyler Linderbaum, best center in this class. I know. Offensive interior. Oh, taking it to the top 10? That doesn't sound great. I mean, look what Quentin Nelson, man. He's been a revelation for that Colts offensive line. Am I saying Linderbaum may have that type of potential? I think he's in a better era where center, it typically affects the offensive line a lot more than the guard position. So I would say center is the most important thing outside of, obviously, the tackle spot. But, yeah, Billy Price, man, I just saw him on a play. They were doing a run, and I don't know if it was counted, but Chris Jones, like, pushed him back. Billy Price got lost and ran right into his running back. It was funny. So, yeah. Tyler Linderbaum, good pick. All right. Philadelphia Eagles, they go George Karlaftis. This is interesting that this isn't a, my gosh. Devin Leal, I think, would be solid. I mean, I think they both can do similar things. I just think the better athlete is Leal. And then you could say Kingsley and Agbaree. But, I mean, this is such a good edge class that it's like, it's going to be crazy how people have their guys ranked. So, yeah, I don't fault it. If you like George, if you like GK, oh, that's such a terrible, I'm not going to call him that. Why did I come up with a nickname? But, hey, if you like him here at 8, then go for it. If you like him better than, like, Leo and Agbaree. So, yeah. And Daniel Jones coming with the speed option. Oh, jeez. And short of the first still. Willie Gay, you have yourself a day. That's like watching me Monday Night Football while recording this. The Eagles, this is their pick via the Colts. I like this. Malik Willis. Swing for the fences. If you're not going to trade out of this pick, maybe try to get more draft capital in 2023 to make a move on the quarterback, then swing for the fences at quarterback. Malik Willis has got the highest upside of any of the quarterbacks in this class, so I like that. I like this. Number 10, New York Jets via Seattle Seahawks. They go DeMarvin Leal. This one I like actually a lot as well, because like Ritter says here, Leal would fill this Eric Armstead role in Salah's defense. And you'd be like, oh, they got what was it, Myers Franklin, right? Franklin Myers. Another guy that can kick inside. The dude's like, what, 290, 300, something like that. So, like, you get these guys that can, like, play inside, kick inside. They, like, in San Fran, they love the whole idea of depth on the defensive line. So it wouldn't surprise me if they were to go that here, because Leo's kind of like a perfect candidate for Salah. And then 11, the Giants, Drake Jackson, dude. They get that guy that just stupid good athlete. He's having a hell of a year this year. He is just going off, as you can see here from Kalen Jones. Drake Jackson is a monster. Yeah, Giants getting more pass rush definitely helps. Who's their first pick? It was Tyler Linderbaum. Man, you honestly could double dip offensive line here. I wouldn't mind that. But if they were like, Drake Jackson's just a stupid great athlete. Have him play that Y9. Like, here, let's take a look at this real quick. Feels like, yeah, he's playing right here outside the tackle. I think this is I think it's a strip fumble, but it might be a safety. But regardless, pretty good. Jordan Davis going to Atlanta. I'd still be willing to like jump in on the second best corner in this class. Jordan Davis, while it's like, man, the dude has been really good, you still kind of question, is this a guy that can consistently be a disruptor in the passing game? I get it, the imposing size. Then at the very least, you're getting a run stuff and nose tackle. But at 12, I kind of want a little bit more value, which corner is a more valuable position. Pass rush, more valuable position. Like, I feel better maybe like around that like 15, 17. That's when I'm going to start looking at Jordan Davis. So I don't really like it here. The Miami Dolphins, this is via San Francisco. They go Charles Cross. Get the offensive line right. I don't mind because this guy is pretty battle testing compared to like in 2020. His first year under Mike Leach was pretty rough. But this year you see this guy's athleticism just skyrocket. Austin Jackson, Charles Cross isn't the same type of animal. There's now actual production to Charles Jackson Charles Cross, there we go, opposed to Austin Jackson, who was just a lot of upside. There was a lot of inconsistency, and I think it was mainly playing the right side there at USC. Can't remember. It almost feels like ages ago. So yeah, I don't mind this one bit. Keep hitting until you get it right, but I really hope they bring in some veteran leadership in free agency. All right, let's keep going. Minnesota Vikings, Kyrie Elam, Mike Zimmer, corners. First round, yeah. That's some good mocha. All right, what else we got going? The Chiefs go Kingsley and Akbari. I like this a lot. They need some pass rush. They just need some help at like brushing the passer in general. Kick Chris Jones back to the inside. Kingsley Enagbare, man, dude's fierce. He's violent. He's starting to show off a bit more pass rushing moves. This guy should be talked about my opinion, should be talked about in the same vein as Aiden Hutchinson. He might not be the same type of athlete. I think he's as a Hutchinson, as a Leo, as a Drake Jackson. But his production, I think, speaks for itself. The guy's very good. Kansas City Chiefs, yeah, that's right. They need it. New England Patriots go Adam Anderson. I found this one interesting, and then I was kind of looking, right? And like it kind of goes unnoticed that Adam Anderson has dropped it back into coverage over 100 times this year, which you might be like, oh, it's only 100 times this season, but considering that he's like this Georgia defense, they're not seeing a ton of snaps because typically they're up really early, so they just start playing their guys. They have such talent there that they just have this ongoing rotation. So yeah, I found this pretty interesting. I mean, and I feel like Joshua Uche would be more of that role who they got right now, but I think they've been using him more as an edge rusher anyway. So I don't know. This is interesting. I like this. This is a bit different than I've seen. You know, typically I see them going corner. I see them going wide receiver. So I like this. This makes me think. This makes me think. I like thinking. Christian Harris going to the Denver Broncos. For me, this is like a Sam Howell spot. Maybe a Carson Strong if that's your guy in this class. I do like Tanner McKee, but I don't know if Tanner McKee comes out. I don't know if he's first round if he comes out either. Christian Harris, I get it. Like linebacker they've been beat up at linebacker, right, this season. Christian Harris being the first off the board, I kind of understand. The dude's like kind of a sick athlete, but Nakobe Dean, man, just how he's produced this year has been amazing. Devin Lloyd's been great, so I don't know. We'll see. Garrett Wilson going to the Cleveland Browns. OBJ, I hardly knew ye. Yeah, it's hard to believe that OBJ will still be with the Browns after this season. So I guess we'll see. Garrett Wilson's like wide receiver 1 for a lot of guys. So, yeah, I'm totally cool with that. Akem Ikwonu going to the Carolina Panthers. Kind of a steal. Personally, I see him as a top 10 guy. I don't know. I guess we'll see. But, man, I'm a big fan of Icky. Golly, this would be a good pick for the Panthers. If he doesn't work out at tackle, you could kick him into guard because their guard position's just dog water. And then we have the Los Angeles Chargers, Drake London. Drake London, dude, season-ending, from what it sounds like, season-ending ankle injury, broken ankle, which kind of sucks, but the dude's been a monster this year. He's a good replacement for Mike Williams, so I do like me Drake London. He's one of my my guys in this class, so I like that. Wow, Kenny Pickett going to the Steelers. I get it, man. A lot of people are on the Kenny Pickett hype train. I'm starting to get there. In terms of first round, I'm having a hard time buying that right now, but like I can see it. I can see it. Like this week that lost Miami, which to you, baby, not on him. Not his fault. That guy was a big reason why he was still while Pittsburgh was still in the game. Rough loss, but yeah, man, I think like it's not like he's got bad arm talent because I think it's just not elite, and I think he can work on his ball placement. But he's been really good, man. He's been really good, and especially in a struggling quarterback class, it's gonna be interesting to see kind of who rises, who decides to return, who declares. It'll be pretty interesting. Kenyon Green going Cincinnati. Pretty good option here. Guy that has been all over the Texas A&M offensive line outside of center, which is a shame because the Bengals kind of need a center. But, I mean, he gives them another tackle. He gives them maybe a guard if he ends up being a better guard in the NFL. I have a hard time believing that. I believe he's going to be a better tackle than he would be a guard in the NFL just because of his movement skills and whatnot. But, yeah, no, I like this pick. Protect Burrow. Might want to do something about that defense after the Jets yesterday. Oh, woof. Chris Olave to the Saints. This is kind of like a gimme, you know. Just getting that downfield receiver. This feels like a Saints pick through and through. I've been mocking it a lot like this. There's a good chance I do this in my 7-rounder, so we'll see. But I like that. Tampa Bay Buccaneers get Ahmad Gardner, baby. Yeah, I don't mind them going corner. Again, this is a Tampa Bay team that could go anywhere, and them actually picking up a corner, which Carlton Davis, yes, approaching free agency. They don't have like long-term deals done with Sean Murphy-Bunting or Jamel Dean. Jamel Dean, excuse me. So yeah, grabbing more depth there. It's not a bad option, especially how this season's been going with all the injuries to their secondary. It's not a bad fit. Andrew Booth going to the Clemson. I actually like Trent McDuffie a bit better. But I get it that in terms of his Andrew Booth as an athlete, yeah, I get it. He's going to be a better athlete than McDuffie. But man, his play has been so much better. So honestly, I like both. I don't mind either there. No, Kobe Dean going to the Raiders. I might go Trent Duffy with this pick, honestly. I mean, I think, like, yeah, because, I mean, there's starting to be some other corners that could emerge as first-rounders. So you got Trent McDuffie. You got Darion Kendrick, but, again, the character red flags. Martin Emerson, a guy that I've liked since the, Since I first put out my rankings right after the draft. So, yeah, but no, Kobe Dean's great. Yeah, no, get linebacker help. Dude's amazing. Is this pick 6, dude? Oh, golly, dude. I like Jaquan Brisker going to the Cowboys. Jordan Battle might be my guy, my safety too. But Brisker's pretty darn close, man. Like, the dude's just been making making plays around the football. It's amazing. He's a lot more than just like, it's not like he's just a box corner. He's definitely a guy you could play in a too high. So I like a too high shell. I like that. And isn't like Cowboys, all their safeties on 1-year deals? Something like that, right? Treylon Burks going to the Packers because Devontae Adams ain't going to be around. Just going to say, would be the perfect complement to Devontae Adams as a number 2 wide receiver. I don't think Devontae's coming back, guys. I'm sorry. But, yeah, no, I like that. Get some receivers for Jordan Love. Oh, it's weird saying it out loud. Baltimore gets Trevor Pettin, man. I'm not going to be this ballsy and throw him in any of my first rounds. Just, again, I haven't seen a lot of this guy. Tape's kind of hard to come by when it comes to Northern Iowa. What's a surprise? That's why a lot of people were late to, what's that cat's name? Spencer Brown, his former teammate that played on the right side. But Pettin, I definitely, just looking at his analytics and just looking at him as his total athlete, like, and how he produced compared to Spencer Brown there at Northern Iowa, yeah, I think Pettin is probably the better prospect. So, yeah, he had a good outing against Iowa State, too. Ooh. Desmond Ritter going to the Detroit Lions, man. I know there's... I guess I'm just a Ritter hater, man. I guess we got to call it spade a spade. I'm sorry. He ain't my cup of tea. Too inaccurate for me. What can I say? He's just not going to be my guy in this class. I'm never going to want to go... He's probably my Jordan Love. He might be my Jordan Love, I think. Because, like, Jordan Love stuck into the first round. I had, like, I think a 3rd round grade on him. Oh, Desmond Ritter might be that guy for me. So, yeah. Here's Jordan Battle going to Tennessee. Ooh, this is interesting. I mean, there's a lot of variety of different ways they can go. Like, Jordan Battle's not actually a bad selection here either. They could go for more cornerback depth, really. Because Caleb Farley, man, it's kind of a big question mark. You can, well, no Jordan Davis here. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Like, Travis Jones is a legit option if they really want to go with, like, a run stuff and nose tackle with some pass rush and upside. Like, the Connecticut cat, he's kind of good. Maybe you just go offensive side of the ball, invest in this really good class, get like a Nicholas Petit Frere. Though I'm not gonna lie to y'all, Taylor Lewan seems to be the guy, the bad tackle currently. Though he's not even been playing bad. He just had the rough start, then the concussion. Like, you could go with maybe the interior. I'm trying to think Darren Kennard wouldn't be bad actually. So yeah, there's a lot of different options. So. Oh, and then Martin Emerson going to the Cardinals over Trey Mcduffie. This one's very, very interesting. Very interesting. I do like Martin Emerson. I think Trey Mcduffie is going to be a better athlete. But, I mean, for what Emerson is, he's a press corner. He's going to get in your face. He's only going to let you be as fast as he says, you know, and a 6'2", 200. He's got great length. So, like, Emerson, it wouldn't surprise me if he snuck into the first round. This cat's real good. But, yeah, that's the mock draft. A very interesting one. Obviously, I'm not going to like the Ritter pick, but, I mean, hey, if you think he's first rounder, you go get him. I thought Pettin was interesting, but not unlikely. Brisker over Battle, I mean, that's really kind of like potato. Nakobe Dean, I'd take Nakobe Dean over Christian Harris. But Christian Harris, honestly, sometimes with those super athletic linebackers, they really just need change of scenery, you know? We've seen it with Campbell. I wouldn't really say he's he's an elite athlete. I say Campbell. Devondre, right? The Packers now linebacker, where he's been like an average to below average player almost his whole career. And now for the Packers, he's been a monster, dude. He's been great. Again, I would say he's more of an average athlete, but dude's length has been like so needed there. But yeah, you let me know what you think. And that's it for the video. Go ahead and do that YouTube thing. And as always, until next time, You be easy, my friends. Later.